very typical behavior as well. As they're hunting and moving, they will spend time every now and again just resting or lying down like they are. But if you look carefully, if you watch them, look at those black patches behind the ears, which is a very clear visual marker as well for them. It's often what they use as part of their communication systems, or the visual communication. There you can see two lines getting up. It's not the young ones. The young ones are waiting. They're experienced by now in following the pride along and in the process, in that groove of learning how to become adult hunters. But there's lots of listening going on. Lying down, different heads turning different ways, listening, scanning, seeing what might be out there tonight. And brilliant hearing. I mean, even my voice, even the buzzing, and the electronic noises from the won't interfere with them. They can pick out the rustle of a hoof through grass or the movement of a horn through a bush at a great distance. In other words, us being here at the moment doesn't interfere.
You're saying they were just lying down and also observing. Isn't it just the way to also regroup?
No, it is a bit. If there was one that maybe got sidetracked or lost along the way, then it has time to catch up. And yeah, that's actually a valid point as well, Isha. Imagine these cubs are fighting these for them. Finally. You can see how clearly those black patches behind the ears stand out, as well as the black tail tips. Now, you might think at night that that's not going to be very much help for them because it's dark. But keep in mind that lions have got much better night vision than we have. 6-7 times better. So for them a dark patch like that will be quite contrasty to what they can see. So it works well enough. Stay with them as long as we can.
I've got another question.
Of course you do. What is it this time?
You know that night that we saw the rhino, Mom, and you told us that interesting thing about the black rhinos and the white rhinos and how the black rhinos usually...
hunting yesterday. Two lionesses. I saw them going off to the side, so we're not going to keep too much light on them because they seem to have something in mind. The one lioness just went off to the left. In fact, let's leave them be.
Yeah.
So I'm going to catch something. The best way for us to know about that would be hearing something. If there is anything caught, to stay with the lionesses hunting, we're just likely to maybe film out, yeah.
Oh, that's what I heard earlier.
Hmm?
I said, that's what I heard earlier. It's just a sneeze.
Yeah. We're all heading a little bit west again, which doesn't bode well for us broadcasting wise, but it is heading into a lot of knobthorn thickets and probably a good area where those lionesses were heading into hunt earlier. So maybe there's a kill on the horizon for them. Oh, there's another lioness coming out again further back, so time will tell. Or a neat line here. It's actually one of these sort of mitre drain, one of these slight ditches off the side of the road to get rid of water runoff, and all lined up like that. Lined up. Robin is asking another question. The name Styx Pride, sorry Alicia, the name Styx Pride comes from the area that they were named in, which is further south of us, Mala direction. This is information we got from Colleen, and really it's an area called Styx Crossing, and that's where they got their name from. And yeah, there tends to be it's not a strict hierarchy. It's not with as severe with wild dogs, for instance, or dwarf mongooses for that matter. It's not like there's one specific dominant female that always takes the lead, always leads the hunt. But there's a definite hierarchy in the females, and you'll find that the majority of the time, the same lioness will tend to get the group moving. If we get to spend more and more time with this pride, we'll quite soon start getting to recognize individuals and start picking up more of that pride dynamic as well within the group. Cubs are perfect. I mean, they're like perfectly trained. Stop whenever they need to stop, move whenever they need to move. In some ways you can explain how that's looked, and I'm quite often just amazed at how well adults teach young animals, or how well young animals learn from the adults. Sometimes in a much more efficient and disciplined way than I can see with human children. We can communicate using thousands of different words.